Mule Barn Woodworking Pilot Part 2. And I'll warn you ahead of time, if you put a bunch of mean, bad comments, I can handle it. But I bet you anything, my mom's going to watch this too, and good luck there. Good luck there. You've been warned. Alright, that's not terrible. That's what I'm shooting for. We try hard here, not to be terrible. I'll grab a couple of clamps and see if I can pull this thing together a little bit. I remember some guy said cut a 1/10 of a degree off instead of 45, 44.9, and it'll hold together a lot better. I think he might be right. But you know what? I just thought of that. All right, I'll let that dry, clean up a little bit, and I'll jump back on when we're sanding and finishing. So far, have you been amazed? Pretty amazing, right? That I even got this far, got this cut. It's easy, but I managed to screw up with a number of things already, and I'm proud of that. So, believe it. All right, we're back, and it is dried up, and you can see I had some squeeze out. I'm going to have to deal with that. There's a little bit inside, so I've got my chisel here to get that out with. And then the glue up wasn't perfect, like I said, but luckily we want to do this with the burnt finish, so it'll probably hide a lot of that stuff. But either way, it is what it is. So also good news, I just got a text from my mom. Her chickens finally started laying eggs, so good for that. Nice to hear, Mom. So okay, here we go. Let's get this bad boy sanded. Start with some I think I got 80 grit on this orbital, and then I'll finish it with the mouse. Oh, that was cool. Missed a step at the beginning. I was going to engrave this with something, wonderful, a Bible verse, or keep your pens here, or something witty, but I put it together, and I don't feel like elevating my engraver, so I'll do it another time. This one still looks pretty nice. I like the finish. I got to do a little bit of cleanup here on the bottom with the chisel for this glue. Not that she will probably care, and with that burn finish, I'll probably hide it, but let me get that out of there anyways. Just be careful with these soft woods, and I know now I sound like I know what I'm doing, but it's real easy to put nicks in them with the sanders and with these tools, and then you're just fighting all day trying to get things smoothed out again, especially inside. So careful. When it comes down to it, just hand sand it. Won't kill you. I'm gonna go blow this thing out, and then we'll put a finish on it. All right, cool. So easy. That really was an easy build. I'd give it a 6 on workmanship, but hey, it was fun. Okay, let's get this thing burned up. I don't have any recommendations for you on doing this. Be careful. It's fire. I love doing this. Totally gives the wood so much more character. if you don't burn it down. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. That's enough. Pretty sharp. I like the way that makes the wood look. This is just Minwax special walnut. So that should be nice because it's special. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay, I'm sold. I'll do it. Not as dark as I thought it was going to be. Just rub this on. By the time you get all the sides done, you can come back with a dry cloth, get any left over, and call it good. Maybe put a little lacquer finish on it or something. Give it a pop with a spray. Why not? Maybe we'll just paint it red once I'm done with this. That'd be sweet. Just kidding. So I came up with the name Mule Barn Head Jackass like a zillion years ago. I just started answering the phone like that with my kids, and I guess they thought it was funny, so I kept doing it. And then I was down in Justin, Texas, just driving around, not looking for anything. And what do you know? There is a bar down there called the Mule Barn. So I had to get, I should probably wear my shirt sometime. I went in there and got a shirt, got a beer. And then I was up in Kansas City wearing that shirt I think I was at a barbecue. And some yahoo that part owner in the Mule Barn down in Texas was in there. He's like, hey, or no, was related to, whatever. It was really funny. So it's quite the famous place, I guess. More famous now, obviously, that the Mule Barn homestead and workshop is taking over YouTube by storm, as you can see. I have no idea what their rules are. Maybe I can't even say Head Jackass. It'll be like, hey, that $1 million we were going to give you for doing this, we're taking it back. And I'll say, well, whatever. I won't say that. I'll be sad. Okay, so I left a lot of fingerprints and crap. I probably should have done the inside first, so let's go over this again. Boy, that burnt looks nice. Real nice. Clark, why don't you get yourself something real nice? All right, that's that. Let's take this, wipe off this extra. I'm gonna let this dry for, I don't know, a couple of minutes. And then I'm gonna put some spray coat on it. Probably give it a light sand because it got like fingerprints and stuff, because I'm a professional and that's how we do it. So good to keep up with the tricks of the trade, you know. Leave fingerprints so you can always be tied to the scene. So the Colts lost, Jaguars won. No biggie. Broncos are still better. They got the Bills playing Eagles. Holy cow. Yesterday I watched whoever played a live game. And as soon as it ended, the 2023 Bills-Eagles game came on. And without paying attention, I started watching it, and I was texting the family, hey, the Bills and Eagles are playing. Watch this. And I was in here messing around. Fourth quarter, I finally realized when they started announcing the brackets for playoffs, it was 2023. A fine cobalt saw got me through. I bought this thing just on a whim because we were remodeling our house, and I just needed to get things ripped. A couple $100. Been way worth it. to make the mistake of trying to get everything covered first coat, and then I'd end up with a bunch of drips, so don't do that. Just let it dry and do another coat. Not the end of the world. Right. Well, I'll tell you what. I think that looks all right. What do you think? First time out doing this, whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Lessons learned. Probably have more tools ready. Maybe make one before I try to demo one. That might be a good idea. Make sure the height's good, the cuts are good, and everything. And maybe I wouldn't forget to engrave. Maybe, I don't know what it sounds like. We'll find out. But I only got my phone on there. So I might have to get, like, if I really do it, get like what I see those people wearing, little speakers on their hat or their collar, so they're easier to hear. I don't know. If you do YouTube and you got other suggestions, the space is the space. I got nothing else. It is what it is. Works pretty nice. I don't have a lot of stuff. I got a drill press. I do have a planer, chop saw, engraver, table saw, air compressor, and a bunch of necessary tools, some unnecessary, just because I'm like, hey, I'm gonna need this and that and this, and I don't know if you've ever done that, but it can get expensive really fast. But they did just have some badass sales at Christmas, so that was nice. Got a router. All right, anyway, thanks for joining me. Mule Barn Workshop, Head Jackass, out.